Hello everyone, this is Sonia with Stamping Around the Dining Room Table. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator. If you do not have a demonstrator of your own, I would be happy to be yours. You can go to my website, stamparoundthetable.stampinup.net, where you can learn more about me. You can see our products, you can place an order, you can sign up to join my team, or you can sign up to do a workshop. And this week, I have been showing the December's paper pumpkin kit. This is what the box looks like. One second here, my computer's not cooperating. And I'm going to pull out if I can, these directions. Okay. Now, I zoomed in so you could see so there's the box. And here it's showing you there's these little boxes with wrapper things to go around them. These will hold gift cards. And could hold some little piece of candy too. Things like that. All right, wait a minute. Everything's going to go flying here. It's suddenly. All right. So on Tuesday here, I just put one together and I showed you how you could do that. And this will slide off and you can put this little inside that could fit there. It'll fit down there. And where's it's in the one there it is. And I have it in my one other thing I made for today, so I don't have it right here, but the gift card does fit in there. Okay, and you might be able to tell these are about the size of a gift card. And then there is an add-on which includes cards and envelopes. And on Tuesday, I just put a real quick one together. You could, of course, have more layers here. Could stamp around a little bit more. I just did this one. I just put a happy birthday on the inside. Okay, so that's like pretty simple. Then I got thinking about it, and I wanted to see what about if you wanted just almost like a little pouch on the front. And this does holds a few different things. It will hold the gift card. It holds a Post-it note. It holds some candy. If you wanted to, you could put that thing of candy in and a gift card. Okay, so there's a few different things you can put in there. So I made this one ahead of time, and then I did this one online with you, and I showed you how I did that. So then I got thinking about it. I go, what am I going to do for my fun fold? And I remembered seeing quite a while ago, someone had done a card where it had where it had like a little purse inside. You'd open it and the purse would stand up. So I thought about that. This is not quite there. And so I played around a little bit with this. And this is what I made. And then I have some ribbon here, and here's where the gift card is. Now this also is the same thing. You could see, and there's the gift card right in there, and I made that big enough so that this will come out. Okay. And I hope I have the right, I just realized I was sitting at the other table, and I think one second here. I left the, here it is, if I can reach it, because I'm going to want my punch. I left the punch over there. All right. And this paper is from our Sale-A-Bration, which now I can show you the inside, so I can show you. It's this paper, Dainty Flowers 12 by 12. And you can get this free if you spend $50. Now in our mini catalog, just see, it should tell. It usually tells where in, oh yes, it coordinates with 55, page 55. Whoop. I didn't get the bundle yet. This is what, I only could order so much last month. And I've already figured what I'm getting this month, and this is one of the things I'm getting right here. The Dainty Delight bundle. It has stamps, it has dies, okay? And then here you can see some of the, right here, these are made using those, all right? So, all right, so I decided to use those. Now, to just give you a little bit of an idea, this is I traced around, and then I gave them like letters and stuff for this, the template, all right? So, what I just realized was that I needed to trim some things off here because I'm going to be folding stuff in. So, get my trusty scissors, which, all right, I'm going to, of course, oh, here they are. I knew they had to be here. So what I realized with manipulating all this, that really, for this, I'm going to fold these, get these out of the way. Because of how I did it, these just got in the way. They didn't really help. So I trimmed this off. I'll do it on this side. And this off. And then these. And I also, these little tabs there, I just, like that, just made it just even. I didn't, and these also on here. And you'll see why that I really needed to do that, because otherwise things get in the way. Okay, so I did that. The other thing I decided I wanted to do, because once I get this folded up, these two are going to meet up. So someone's talking in the other room, so just hopefully it doesn't interfere too much here with you hearing me. But anyway, so I just like line those up. Whoop, kind of lined them up like that. Whoop, a little bit more. And I just did this so that they will match. Okay. So this is not hard, but it is a little fussy. So let's see how I can hold this so that I can, like that. All right, so then the other thing I realized was, because these are going to go like this, and they're going to accordion fold that, and then wait a minute, and then this is just a little bit wider, so I did put that on the outside like that. Okay, I'm gonna, like that. But then I realized this kind of sticks out a little too much. See, if I did that, it wouldn't, I wanted it to be able to kind of go a little bit flatter. Okay, so yes, I played around with it a little bit. Hey Meg, thanks for watching. Yes, the paper is beautiful, isn't it? Now, what I realized that I tried to, this is actually about see, this area is like 1/2 inch. So I want that in half. Where's my pencil? Right, here's a pencil. I'm just going to mark it the 1/4 inch, because I found that it was, as you move it up, it's hard to see it well. So and so see that, then I just put little tick marks there. Whoop, let me move this. I'm not cutting. Okay. Yeah, and then So those are going to go, make sure I got this correct here. Look at this. Yes. So where I just scored, that's going to go up. It's going to go in like this way. And then these will, see, so it makes like that. Okay. I'm going to put this to the side. Then, like I did yesterday, these are going to be glued down. So I'd use yesterday, I'm saying Wednesday on my YouTube. There. And then this. So I'm going to hold it down flat. Because this has that little thumb hole, I'm going to adjust, or finger, tab, whatever you want to call it. Okay. Okay. Like that. And this is off. Oop. That came up. Let's see here. There. And like that. So then this is going to go down. Where's my, I'm going to use my bone folder just to be sure it adheres well. This will go down. Use the bone folder. Then, because of how this is going, that's going to go there. And this will go here. I'm going to put, because this is going to go like this. So I'm going to put the tear and tape along this edge, like the outside edge here. And here. There and there. And then, just want to make sure I'm putting them in the right spot. Yeah, then right along here. Oh, I didn't get that quite. You can see the little bit of the tab there, so I'm going to see if I can get that there, because I want that straight. This one looks good. Okay. So this, then the tape right along that edge. And right along this edge. So what happens is that when these, see, when these come together, oh wait, did I do that correctly? I hope I did that correctly. Yes, because this will hook, attach here, this will attach there. Okay. Here's my other one that's got this one. So I want to make sure those are adhered well before I try to take them up. And this one. I don't think I did this one either. All right, there we go. So I found for me, you can just do one side of, you know, like do both on this one side and both on the other separately, but it was easier for me to take everything off, all of them off, before I put that corner back, before I tried to start putting them together, because otherwise the one side can kind of get in the way. Okay, like that. All right. So you're going to want, hope you can see that. See, so that's just like that. I don't know what this little, and this one, just like that. Okay. Make So that came down, it needs to go up. But it can go either way. Oh, that's what did I mess that up? Oh, wait, see if I can get this off. Yeah, it's not. I forgot. You do want to make sure that is up before you glue it. Or adhere it here. Let me see if I can get this side off. Yeah, 'cause I haven't really pressed it together, or else I would have had a lot of problems there. So let me just see. I want this up like that. Let me see. And then that's there. Let me make sure I've got this right before I actually tell you for sure. Is it better that way or is it better this side? Oh my gosh. So glad that I know what I'm doing. I did earlier, it was much easier. I don't know. It's because I'm on camera. Whenever you get on camera, things always seem. All right, I see. This I put over there so that the fold can go behind that. All right, and the same over here. Like that. So this goes here. It's going to go. Hope you can see this here with. Whoop. I don't have it quite. Wait a minute. Let go there. This pushed in. Ah, there. And that behind there. I think there. I think that's it. Yeah, anyway, obviously you have to play with it a little bit. It's giving me this one's giving me a hard time. I don't know why. It wasn't this difficult before. I'm going to blame it on being on camera because everything that can go wrong seems to happen when you're on camera. Anyway, somehow this is not cooperating, but I'm just going to do this. All right, and this, oh my goodness, it is not lined up. Anyway, so there you go. So there's your little purse. All right, so for the card, you're going to start with a regular card base, A2 card base. It's, what is it? It's 8.5 this way, 5.5 this way. What I did differently was, because I want a little extra room here for the purse. So usually we score it at 4 1/4. So what I did was I scored it. I did score it at 4 1/4, then 1/4 on each side. So I scored it at 4, 4 1/4, and 4 1/2. And that gives you, so now I have to make sure I'm doing this. So the 4 1/4 is going to go in. Oh, did I do that? Nope, I did the wrong one. The center goes in. So it's backwards from how we usually do it. Okay. Then the 4" and the 4 1/2 are going to fold outward. Okay. In. Yep. See if I can get this to cooperate. There. So you've got, so when you're done, so I did them that way, now I'm going to push that in. I'm just going to do this to make sure. There. So you've got, wait, what did I do? This. Oh, kind of. This did not, there. This goes in. What did I do? Oh, I see. This did not fold the way it was supposed to, right there. Honestly, this was so simple when I did it, when I wasn't online, there on live. Right, and then this one goes like this. Oh my gosh. There. Now I got it. Honestly, it's not that difficult. I made it more difficult than it needed to be. So then I realized, see, that it's right here. And then I thought, you know what? This is going to go here. And then I thought, oh, I could have done this green. I didn't even think about that. I was thinking of the pink. I probably should have done that green, shouldn't I? Or done, oh, wow. I'm just going to do this. I'm not going to get another one out. It could have been the garden green also. Here's a garden green. See, it could have gone on there. In some ways that might, although the garden green, they are a little different color, so I guess it doesn't really matter. So I'm going to do it this way, and because we don't have one that's that color pink. So I'm just going to quick use a tape runner I have. But you can do this whatever way, whatever adhesive you prefer. With whatever adhesive you prefer. I'm going to do it this. Okay. So that goes there. And this is going to go on the inside. And does it? I don't know that it really matters which side goes which. Well, so anyway. So whichever you think looks better can go right here. Okay. So what I did was I put, sticking to the wrong thing. I put some tear and tape in here. Maybe. If I can get a hold of it. Try this again. And this other one, I'm gonna tear it first. Measured out about how much I wanted. I'm gonna put this over here. Okay, and then tape, it's not stuck down there. Try it one more time here. There. Now let me make sure this is. Come on. It is not wanting to adhere there. I don't know why not. Over here a second. If I do it there. All right. And then I try to put it in just about the middle. Okay. Like that. So this will go like this. So when you open it, whoop, of course it's not cooperating. Honestly, oh my goodness, this did not give me that much trouble when I was doing it. I did the other one. All right, let me do this. Okay. Let's do this with make sure it's, now hopefully, ta-da, there. Okay. Then what I decided to do was go right about the middle, right about there. Punch a hole and put some, and I had it. Oh, here it is. Now this is some polished pink ribbon. And I did take, did I put it, Bill? Here it is. So just to show you, put this in here. Yep. And this here, maybe, there. Okay. I just try to give myself plenty of ribbon. You can cut it. A lot of times I do it like this just so that then I can make sure I've got enough. All right, try it again. I think it was my first time tying a bow here. There. Now I can play around with it a little more. So, and it can be, it could have been a little longer, but I'm just going to do this. This. Cut that off. It's a little nicer there. Now, what I decided was, this is on the outside when you open it. So I wanted this, a little piece of it there. So I just put this, and if you want, you can do it. I only made one, but you could do one on each side. So there's that, and if you wanted, you could put one over here. Then this is 5 1/4 by 3 3/4 because of how I had to fold this. This now is 4 inches instead of 4 1/4. And I want to wait until I know who I'm giving it to before I do the inside. Whoop. So a lot of times I just put one little bit of adhesive that will let me take it off if I need to stamp on there. And then my ribbon came out of here. See if I can get that back in just so you can see them both tied up nicely. Maybe. There. What is going on there? Oh, I see, because I put the hole in before I put the paper on. You might want to put your designer series paper on before that. Or if you wanted, you could even use one of the wrappers. You know, you'd have to cut it, trim it down, of course, but I'll grab one here in a minute. Just whoop, so we can take a look. Try this again. Okay, so I just have this, and I decided I wanted to say like a for you, and I wanted one that was a nice size. So I ended up, I got this set, the Ringed with Nature, but I got it late, and so I haven't had a chance to really do much with it, but I like the size of that font and everything. So I decided I'm using the Just For You here. Let me grab this. And hopefully this is gonna, okay. Now you can have a fancier one like I did here. That's from the Color and Contour die set. This one and then for this I just rounded the corners. We don't have a corner rounder currently, but I would just say just use one that you have in your stash, or you can get one at the, one of the craft stores. A lot of people have them. And then that goes there. And I decided because this has that, I wouldn't pop this up. I'm just going to put it flat. You could stamp some flowers on there if you want. Okay, so here you open it up. See there, yay, it's working, just like this one. Okay, And as I said, if you wanted, you could put this on both sides, which I may do that later. All right, and then, oh, I couldn't find, let me see here. I had, which of course I was trying to find, I have some gems that are in colored gems that go with that. And of course, I couldn't find it. I had them out the other day, and now I couldn't find them today. I've been having things like just kind of flies everywhere these days when I'm trying to do things. So, but, or you could just have even just the regular rhinestones, or, you know, there's a lot of different, just whatever you have from your stash is what I would say to use. All right. So it's a little, it's fussy. It's not, it's a little bit more than a lot of my fun folds are on Friday. But again, I just wanted to give you another alternative thing that you could do with these, and have it be a type of fun fold. All right. So, so there you go. And let me know what you think about it. And maybe you'll try, hopefully you'll try that. And the only other thing what I will do is what I could do, I'll see if I can, what I might do is see if I can just figure out, because you wouldn't necessarily have, well, I guess you still would want it pretty much like this for the sides, but I'll give measurements, and I'll try and figure out how would you do this if you didn't have this to begin with, you know, didn't have the, and I'll put those on as well. Okay, I'll add it in the comments below. All right, so yes, Meg, it can be a nice gift and card in one. You're right. So, all right, well, thank you all for watching. I hope you will be back to see me next week on Tuesday at 10:45. I have a couple extra little things I want to do. I just haven't quite gotten there yet. And so I will, I'll do my best to get some of those extra things in. I'm going to do something new, some of our new products next week, whether it's from the mini catalog or from our Sale-A-Bration, or a combination. So I do have some new things to play with, so I will be sharing those with you then. All right, so till then, I hope you have a good weekend, and until we meet again, happy crafting. Bye-bye.